Are you ready?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم كريم من قناة كيبي جيمنج. اليوم عندنا تختيم اساسن كريد يا شباب. طبعا المهمة السابقة كانت انه نوصل واحد، ودحين في الخريطة طالبين منا انه احنا نرجع نفس المكان تاني مرة. الغلط اللي سويته انه الحلقة اللي فاتت انه ما فكيت فاست ترافل هناك، فدحين نبغى نضرب مشوار ثاني مرة لين نرجع عندهم عشان نروح نكلمهم. فلما اوصل بكلمكم او بنرجع لكم يعني. طبعا يا شباب تقريبا وصلنا، خلينا دحين بنروح نكلمه نشوف ايش يبغى. لازم ندخل جوا؟ لا، هنا هو توك.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
طيب
What's my
بعدين
role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
يبغانا نبدل التصويت لانه في عندهم انتخابات، فقال لي ابغاك تبدل التصويت جوا الغرف وما ادري ايش. طيب خلينا نمشي
Goods
نشوف
from
كيف.
all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans. Better stay hidden.
طيب يبغانا نتخفى. ننزل. وين المكان الدخلة؟ اوه تحت. هاي ما هو مشاكل. هذا قتلناه عشان ما يسوي لنا قروشة. حلو، هذا الصندوق تمام. بعدين خشونا.
How do I put it out? Ah, it's burning!
burning. اطلع فوق، اطلع فوق، اطلع فوق، اطلع فوق. ما في مشاكل. تمام خلاص، يلا ليتس جو. شرد، مع السلامة. خلينا نرجع له. وصلنا له، يلا تكلم معاه.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Alexios is to be ostracized.
قال لهم انه في واحد سرق التصويت اللي هو احنا.
But once you do, continue firm and constant.
سقراطيس.
It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were
طيب
quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
I am
My
Alexios.
name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree.
بقول له
Of
النولج أيوه.
course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for the right
كلامهم
reason, or maybe
كثير.
to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I
طيب.
think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
شيء غريب صراحة.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to
طيب.
return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
يلا وين مكانه؟ حلو نوصل له ونرجع لكم يا شباب. طبعا تقريبا وصلنا يا شباب. احنا خلصنا المهمات اللي طلبها منا بريكليس، فدحين بنروح عشان نسأل وين امنا وين مدري ايش، يعني يعطينا معلومات. لا 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 ايش باهله كذا ضربه. اوه فيبي.
Alexios, it's you.
اوه
Phoebe,
ايش بتسوي هنا؟
Promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay.
غريبة والله.
Almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll
طيب
get
يلا.
changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
بيقول له ماني مرتاح في هذه الملابس.
If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
طيب خلينا نمشي. هذا هنا ايش بتسوي؟
They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, every PD.
ايش فيهم بيضحكوا عليه. طيب
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos.
والله كلامهم كثير.
Listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
طيب
So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
طيب
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
طيب
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
طيب وين دحين نروح نتكلم مع هذا؟
Of course, I only use the terms war or god or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
طيب
Sure,
Let's
we
talk.
can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
اوكي
I
نقول له
saw Cleon
كليون is
speaking at
great.
picnics. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for politics. That's certainly better than most of the elitist blowhards in this house.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked.
Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
This
طيب
has been useless. Kere.
طيب مين كمان في؟ معليش
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
يبغى sweet wine.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take
طيب
it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
ايش فيك مع الصباع؟ let's go اتكلم معه. توك
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
نعطيك.
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning, perhaps one drink.
Drink
Let's
up.
conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round.
Another round. يلا خذ.
Ready for more?
بيشرب عصير تفاح ترى.
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepius for his divine...
طلع دحين.
I should know.
قال المعلومة.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Well, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it.
سلام.
Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
طيب يا شباب احنا بنوقف هنا تقريبا يعني وصلنا 25 دقيقة تصوير. صح انه ما سوينا حاجة كثيرة بس ايش نبغى نسوي؟ هذه نظام القصة يعني. لا تنسونا من اللايك والشير والاشتراك. يعطيكم العافية.